What's going on, everybody? So I had an idea that I could start documenting my progress on YouTube. I know there's a lot of people out there that are doing it, but whenever I was searching, I was noticing that it's usually people that are already well established or that have been doing it for quite a while. How did I make 1,000 subscribers in 30 days watching my channel? So I kind of wanted to do something a little more real. So this is unscripted, unedited. You're gonna just see me. So you'll see me looking off a little bit because I'm gonna be looking at my screens trying to kind of make sure everything is lining up. But I kind of wanted just to go through, make a new little series. I'll show you every Friday the previous week's progress, or if there's no progress, just to kind of show you guys how it's going. A lot of people have asked me, hey, how has it been putting stuff on YouTube and such? And I mean, again, I'm not the greatest at making videos. I'm not the greatest at editing, but even in the 5 weeks I've been doing it, I've progressed every video, I believe. So you guys are gonna kind of see what I'm doing different, how I changed, how I am improving, and then maybe if you're starting your own, it can give you some hope, or you can learn what to not do. So yeah, let's just get into it. So right off the bat, everybody calls me Key. My YouTube channel is Key Collectibles, which you're watching it on, and then my name across all the other platforms is either Key Collectibles or Key Piccolo. Key Piccolo was the random name that Reddit gave me, and I ran with it. So focusing on YouTube, my very first video was kind of just a spur of the moment. Like I bought something online on eBay, and the person shipped it to me in a white envelope with nothing, and it got a little bent. And I was like, you know what? I wish there was a tutorial on how to ship envelopes, ship cards, not crazy expensive cards, but just to ship cards on eBay. So I decided to make one. I know there is a few other ones on there, but I put my little twist on it, how I do it, and I feel like it gave a lot of people some good information. As you can see, I did this one. This was using my phone charger as a stand. I mean, you could see the watch charge as I was doing it. Everything was in portrait mode, and I had no lighting, I had no mic, I had no nothing. So that's gonna be that first video that I made on the 6th. And people liked it. Nothing crazy, 38 views, 1 comment, maybe I was the comment, but just getting me going. And that's whenever I realized that I liked getting my ideas out on video. So then I made another one because somebody asked me in my DMs on Reddit, hey, you should make one on how to ship a little more expensive cards, because you don't want your expensive cards coming in an envelope. So then I made another one of how to ship in a bubble mailer, and that got a little more traction, almost double the views. A couple of likes, and that was about 10 days or about 4 days later, and that concluded week 1. And after week 1, I'll put the graph on the screen, we were sitting at about 1,000 views, almost 2 hours of watch time, which that was kind of crazy to me because there was only, each video was only 3 minutes long. So, I mean, I don't know the math on that, but that was, a lot of views. And then we got 10 subscribers that first week. Most of those subscribers, I'll be transparent with you, we're friends. I didn't tell my family at that point. So it was mainly just like my close group of friends and some people that watch what I'm doing on Reddit. So not a bad start. That was week 1, 2 videos, and I think I had, from those 2 videos, I made a short of each one of them. And it was literally just clipping the main video and turning it into a short. After that, we got to work on an actual video. So I always wanted to, so we'll take a step back. So the reason why I got into doing the videos, I was part of a pretty big community for Cardsmith Currency trading cards. I am gonna expand. I wanna be kind of all collectibles, all trading cards, precious metals, you name it. I wanna kind of take a look at it. So with that in mind, I wanted to make an in-depth introduction on these trading cards specifically. I've seen them on Pokemon, like, oh, what to look for when you open a pack. Because, let's be honest, you go to the GameStop, You go to your store or whatever, you open up a pack, you have no idea what you're looking for. So I wanted to make one for Cardsmith to kind of give everybody an idea of what to look for. So on the 14th, I published this full introduction video. This one, again, was just me with my, let me get to that one. Yeah, just me with my phone. It was an iPhone 14 at the time. No mic, no lights, no nothing. And my phone, again, just on my charger, landscape mode. That's all I did right here at my dining room table. You can notice that painting in the background. And that one actually got a little bit of traction. That was one that I was able to share with people. Hey, you know, I'm proud of this one. I worked on the thumbnail. As you can see, it's not just a picture of me. I put a background, I put some text. And so the thumbnail, even still in landscape mode, was able to draw in a little bit more. We got 269 views on that one, 16 likes, a bunch of comments. So that was where I was like, okay, you know, now we're getting somewhere. And then from that one, I made a handful of shorts, I think. Like 3 or 4 shorts, which each in their own, maybe 200 to 500 views. Nothing crazy, especially when it comes to shorts. And then after that, I started kind of like a series. I was like, okay, people probably want to watch me opening cards. I'm good at it. I've been doing I think I'm good at it. I've been doing streams like on Whatnot, breaking and all that kind of stuff. So I was like, you know what, why not just film myself doing that? So I went to GameStop, bought a bunch of boxes of cards, and actually after one of my streams, when I had on my setup, I just decided to film myself opening up, it was like 10, 12 boxes, and that was that next video, the treasure hunting. And I kind of wanted to start a little series of like, how long does it take me to find one of these redemption cards? So I did that one. That was a little bit different. That one I used my phone mount, like my actual, I don't know what they call these, like my little snake one that I use whenever I'm doing breaks. So camera was a little more steady, camera was in the right position to watch me open cards, and I was able to have better lighting. I had my setup, so I had my background, I had everything like that. So that one had a little different feel. And now we're getting into okay, we're making a little progress along the way. So after that one, I went into, let me see if that's the same week. So that ended week 2. So on that week, I only did that one video, and I think I made about 3 shorts from that video based on all the cards that I pulled. And after week 2, we were sitting at 2.5, these are in thousands, 2.5 thousand views, and then we had 17.2 hours watched and 16 subscribers. So we jumped up 6 more subscribers in the previous week. So that was pretty cool. And now we're starting to see our first subscribers that I don't know. So that was pretty cool to see. And then we started getting into I put a little more time into these ones. The $100 GameStop challenge, I actually bought a gimbal. I think that's what they're called, from DJI. One of those that it's almost like a selfie stick, but it like moves around and stuff. It's actually what I'm using right now. So I'm not doing that. That's it doing it. So I had that. I've got the mic. This is just one of the DJI minis. Really cool. If you need a recommendation for a mic, you get 2 mics, the receiver, and then the gimbal actually has its own receiver. So that's nice. That one was pretty fun because that was the one where I started to go film in public. I'm a really outgoing person, so it wasn't really hard for me to pull out my phone and just videotape. I get past the shyness and the awkwardness really quickly, so it was just, let's just go have some fun. I enjoy this. This isn't really a stress for me. This is a way for me to like get ideas out of my head and put them on, instead of on paper, onto film. And so I was just having fun with it. So I did that first $100 GameStop challenge on the 26th of March. And then, would that have made it the next week? So that would have been on the Thursday. So that would have been the only video that I released on week 3. And I think that lines up, maybe week 4. But I think it was week 3. I only did that one video. And that would end up pulling in, after week 3, we had 7.1 thousand views. And this is total. This isn't just for that week. Sorry, I should have clarified that. So this is a kind of a running total. And you can see on the charts how I include the previous's and such. But week 3, we had 7.1 thousand views, 35 watch hours, which that part was cool because I was like, oh, hey, people watch me for over a day total. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then 24 subscribers. So the subscribers, again, are a mix of people in the communities on Reddit and then people that I actually don't know. So the ones that I don't know, I thought were super cool because it's like, oh, I don't know how they found me. I don't know, who they are, but they apparently like my content and they're watching. So I want to keep providing decent content. So more will come, they'll tell their friends, and we'll snowball. Okay, so that ended week 3. So week 4 was a pretty busy week. So I had a plan in my mind that I wanted to go. We were out at my parents' cabin, and they, are out in the woods. I wanted to do something out in the woods. It ended up being bad weather. I didn't have enough time, so I scrapped that idea, and instead I just made the thumbnail look like it. So you can see in this one, the thumbnail kind of looks like I'm out in the woods, and then just edited the stuff in my hands. And that one was one where let me pull that one up real quick. So that's Redemption Hunt. So this is the one where I'm just doing it at my desk now. So, I mean, I don't know how to make this not spin. So, how do I flip it? So it's not gonna let me flip, but I mean, just here at my desk, nothing crazy, nothing out of the order, nothing professionally set up. So that was the first change of scenery. It was just me turning around. Everything else had been previously at that dining room table right there. Now we're looking the other way at my desk, and I figured I live in a townhouse. I don't have a fancy setup. I don't have a room that I can dedicate to making videos and like that. So I'm gonna use what I have, and I want to show the world that they can just use what they have. You only need a phone. You don't even need a microphone. You don't need lights. You don't need anything. With a phone and an idea, you can get going. And that's how I started. And then slowly but surely, you start adding in things, just making it better, little bit by time. So the next one is going to be when I started to get into these top 5s. I personally have a bunch of cards. I was like, you know what? I want to rank my cards. And I think people would be interested, which 5 cards do I think are the best in my collection? So I started with that, and I did a top 5. Let's see if I can pull that one up. I did a top 5, and this one again was right here at my desk. And this was where, I believe this is the one where I started going in landscape mode. Everything up until here was portrait mode. Maybe that Redemption Hunt and GameStop challenge were, but I just got confused of which way to use, and then I started realizing, oh, if you're watching on your computer or on your TV, going in portrait mode is no bueno. So I started doing the landscape mode, and it kind of worked out. These are also ones where I started like writing a little script, nothing crazy. I'm not the best. You can definitely tell whenever I'm going by memory or whenever I'm just going off the cuff. Obviously here, just off the cuff, but whenever I go from memory, you have the ums and the ers and all that kind of stuff. So you definitely want to avoid that and not having to edit too much. So I'm more of an off the cuff kind of person, but I did have my general, my general outline of what I wanted to do. And those went off really well. So the first top 5 that I did, 116 views, 10 likes, 11 comments. I know it doesn't sound like much, but again, I'm only working with, well, we're at now 24 subscribers. So maybe I get those 24, all 24 to watch, maybe. And then the rest of that, the other 100 is other people. And that's the goal, to convert those other people into subscribers. They come back, you give them good content, wash, rinse, repeat. Excuse me. So again, this is all unfiltered, unscripted. So if you see my cat, if you see me coughing, hiccuping, we're just rolling with it. Okay, so those 2 videos pushed us into the next week, which would have been week 4, I believe. Excuse me. So after week 4, we were looking at 9.7 thousand views, almost at that 10K mark, and then 45.6 hours watched and 31 subscribers. So now from week 2 to week 4, we doubled in subscribers. And I had a thought that hopefully it was kind of an exponential growth. Because I mean, if you grow 2 a week, 3 a week, it's going to take you years to get to the 1,000 that you need. So I'm glad to see that it was accelerating and how fast it was growing. So the next week I only, oh man, this is actually going to be the following week. Yeah, so April 10th, that's going to be, from when I'm doing this, that's going to be a couple days ago. So the latest data that I have on my sheet is going to be to April 9th. And that's going to, week 5 is going to conclude April 9th is going to conclude week 5, correct. Okay, so on the 9th, this is where we sat. We had 10.7 thousand views, which was a big milestone, 10,000 views from somebody who doesn't really know how to film, how to do anything like that. So that was pretty cool to see. And then 49.5 hours watched. We just crossed the 2-day mark, 35 subscribers. So nothing crazy there. We gained 4 subscribers from the previous week, but then I started noticing this other metric called valid hours. And those are the ones that count towards your qualifications for getting monetized. So that was at 30 hours. So that means that the 19.5, I believe, came from the shorts, which I just, my game plan was to do one big, like long video, and I say long, just over 3 minutes, something like that. And then from that, try to do a couple of shorts. So that's been the game plan. And then with the last video, which is April 10th, that's going to be the start of week 6. So we haven't gotten that far yet, so you'll be able to see what that video does. I am obviously going to be posting these videos as well. These are going to be, I'm going to work on them on Friday, or I'm going to film them on Friday because that's whenever I'll have the data, and then try to get those out during the weekend. And then I will try to do a top 5 or just some sort of content video as well through the week, just so we can keep this ball rolling. And I want you guys just to see if we made progress, how much progress we made, and then yeah, you guys can help out. Absolutely, I do appreciate everybody that is watching, subscribing, telling their friends. This is the only way that this grows, and I am pretty excited about kind of sharing the journey with you guys so you guys can see what it's like to go from nothing, because again, I started with my cell phone and the little phone charger mount, and now, you know, I have the gimbal, I have the mic now. I am rocking a light. I actually got this light, my last video, I think, was the first one where I got the light, and it's just a little $20 light that I found on Amazon. It's a USB, has a little tripod. Here, let me see how I'm gonna go a little dim so you guys can see it. Whoa. I'm trying to do it without dropping everything. So yeah, just a cool little light, big tripod. So that's gonna be nice. It came with 2 of them. So I can have one to go forward facing whenever I start opening cards, and the one to face me so I don't look like I'm in a cave, which I kind of do whenever it's in, I'm in my, like, again, I'm in my dining room, and it's not that, you know, it's not that great of lighting, but it was enough for the first, what, 4 or 5 videos. So again, you don't need much, just improve it little by little, and I think it's going to be a fun ride. So I do want to add how I am editing these videos. So if you can see, I have my iPad. That's all I really use. I got my phone, my iPad, and then now I have the mic and the lights. And that's pretty much all I use in terms of video editing, trying to make things better. Like, for example, this little clip I'm doing right here, I did this way after the fact because I had forgotten about it. So I'm gonna figure out a way to clip this back into it so you guys can see that. You guys probably won't even notice it. Probably will, but it's just something that you're able to do whenever editing videos. So yeah, just the phone. I use CapCut, not even the pro version, just the free version. So the iPad and just have fun with it. I mean, put on some music, you have a headphone in, you can hear your audio tracks, and then just clip, move stuff around, drag stuff around, add in, you know, it's just like making a PowerPoint back in the day. Add in some goofy transitions, and at the end of the day, just make it you. I don't stress about it. I have fun with it, and I think that's what makes the videos more personable. I know I started out like I was a robot reading from a script, and I was like, this isn't me. So get a little more fluid, get a little more easygoing, and these videos I think have became pretty fun to make, and I hope you guys are enjoying them. So back to the regularly scheduled programming. If you guys have any questions, please ask me in the comments. I will do my best to answer every single one of them. I think I'm still pretty new to where I can actually address every single comment and get you guys an answer or address it in the next video. So again, 5 weeks in, 10,000 views, 49 hours, 35 subscribers, and 30 valid hours. So we'll see what we are next week. So thank you guys, and until next time, please check out some of these videos. I think I can link them here somewhere. See, still learning. Yeah, but enjoy and tell a friend, and we're gonna have some fun growing this together. Thank you guys for being part of the journey, and we'll see you next week.